Avengers! Assemble.
Welcome back to the channel. It's the Prevengers, you guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video. Today we're back here with Loki. We're going to be going ahead and testing him in GBR at level 80. So I did do a level 70 to level 80 comparison. Unfortunately, the recording got deleted, so we're going to go ahead and just test him out here at level 80 in GBR to see how he does. And then we're going to throw him in a little bit of story mode right after, just so that the video is not too short. But anyways, without further ado, let's hop straight on into it. Let's go ahead and show off his build, and then we're going to throw him into GBR and do the one run and show you a new rotation that we're going to try out, thanks to you guys explaining to me how the rotation works in the last video. So here we go. Let's take a look. He's got a mythic uniform, of course, with attack speed, energy attack, and all basic defense stats. He's got CTP of Rage. He's got a 3-star artifact, no matching instinct or actual matching character artifact. He's got stage 12 of Power Energy Hulk as iOS, max level type enhancement, max skills up to level 80, max gears up to level 80 as well, and then 12 Odin's Blessings. And then, of course, like I said, he's at level 80. This is what his growth info is looking like here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then that is what his overall stats are going to be. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Like I said, we're going to do one GBR. We're going to do a solo clear here. I actually need to lower the graphics down real quick so we don't lag. And then we're also going to do a couple runs of story. I'm going to do one run of a certain stage. I'm going to use Thor, and then I'm going to use him because I'm curious to see how he does auto farming here compared to his brother Thor, since we can't show you the level 70 side of things. Now, I will tell you, since I did test it already, he's not the best for GBR, but I still want to showcase him just so you know. And most of you guys will probably be using him at level 80 for most things. So I wanted to make sure that these videos especially would showcase to you what he's good for. He's not great at GBR, so it's going to be a decently long run here. But he is still pretty decent, compared to other characters. So we're going to use a new rotation. So we're going to keep running 3-5-4, but then what you guys have told me to do, and what many of you guys told me to do too, is to just go ahead and cancel the tier 3 and then still go into the regular rotation. So I'm basically just taking advantage of all the buffs from the tier 3 because the damage is not worth it to waste your time on it. So yeah, I appreciate all of you guys who let me know that in the comment section of the last video. I do apologize for playing him so wrong in the ABX-ABL video. But of course, now at level 80, we'll have the right rotation down and ready to go by the time we get to that video. So let's hop straight on into this. Pop the tier 3 rotation. Damage is going to go nuts, and we're down to 20 bars within a minute of the first phase, which I'm not going to lie, that looks pretty good. But once we get in the second phase, that's where he has a little bit of an issue. He kind of slows down from there, becomes very lethargic in his damage. It's actually kind of sad, but let's go ahead and clear out this first phase first. Boom. There we go. A minute and 18 seconds clear of the very first phase of Dormammu. Now into the second and obviously final phase of the fight. Let's see it. So yeah, regular rotation here. I'm going to be doing about a bar. So you can already see how this is going to kind of go. We're going to go ahead and get the tier 3 rotation set up here and let the damage roll. And a tier 3 rotation is going to do us about a bar and a half. So yeah, like I said, the second phase is where he struggles. But at tier 4, that could change, so we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he is a lot better at tier 4, who knows. And if not, maybe they do make him really good once he gets his God of Stories uniform. Maybe that's when he'll be a beast at tier 4 in GBR, but who really knows. We're at 35 bars, gradually making our way through the fight. Like I said, guys, it's pretty slow, but you know, the video was going to be shorter anyways since we don't get to do our usual 70 to 80. I do apologize. I am really upset about that. I recorded it, and then I realized that I might not have enough storage on my phone to save the screen recording, and sure enough, I got the notification that there wasn't enough storage, that the screen recording was deleted, and unfortunately, you can't make a level 80 character back to level 70. You can't rewind time, not like Loki can. You can't time slip and go back to when you had your character at level 70. So we had no other option than to just show him at 80, but I still wanted to do this video showing him at 80, and I wanted to tease you a little bit showing him against Thor and auto farming, because I have been thinking a lot about making a video on that. So let me know if you guys do want to see that. I'm sure lots of you guys do. And I've heard a lot of good things about him potentially being able to take over Thor. But obviously, this is going to be a level 80 to tier 4 comparison. So that's why I've kind of waited on making the video as well, because it's not going to be really fair until he's at tier 4. But I did want to see how he compares even right now, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about him in auto farming. And I wouldn't mind having someone new to sort of take over the reins of my auto farming team, and I wouldn't mind that being Loki whatsoever. So we're about to hit the 4-minute mark, and we still got 24 bars left. So according to my math, it's probably going to take us another 2 minutes to get this clear. So he'll probably clear it in 6 minutes itself, which is not bad, but it's not great either. Ooh, that was really darn close. We definitely need to switch there next time. So yeah, it's not awful, but it's not great either. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be pretty interesting end of the run here. We're about to finally hit 20 bars so that we can go ahead and get him to do his little attack here. Yep, here we go. Now we can go ahead and go stand on this. And yeah, we have 1 minute and 45. Let's see if we can get these last 20 bars in that amount of time. The other rotation I wanted to try is I heard a 3-4-6-5. That one didn't seem to do as well, so I'm going to stick to the other one. There's a couple of rotations you guys threw at me, but the main consensus was to basically completely skip over the tier 3 skill, so that's exactly what we're doing. But yeah, the 3-5-4 combo is definitely still a lot better. All right, let's go ahead and run over here. But I am curious then. Ooh, we almost died there. The 3-5, then the tier 3, and then 4, if that's any better. That's pretty decent. Looks about the same, so I don't think it really changes much. Thankfully, our rotations ended perfectly there, that we could dodge all those attacks. Otherwise, we were probably dying to most of those. Most of those were probably taking us out. We got a minute left to get it done within 6 minutes. Again, this is pretty slow, but like I said, tier 4 is where it really matters, because most people are going to be using their character. They're going to be using their Loki at tier 4, if they're even using him in GBR. They're not going to be using him just at 80 in GBR, so yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pop this. Nice. We're going to probably get hit there. Yep, so hopefully we have no other attacks coming at us. We do, so we're going to switch just in case. Don't want to die there for no reason. Let Shuri get a little off. Switch to She-Hulk. Don't use She-Hulk at all. Let's let her do some damage. Okay, like a third, not even close. It's like more like a sixth of the bar, but you know, it is what it is. All right. So we're not going to get it done here in 6 minutes. We still have 10 whole bars. This might be even slower than I had originally thought here. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to wait for this last soul, and of course it pops up at the worst time possible, but luckily our rotation was timed well enough for us to dodge it, so we'll take that. All right, let me go ahead and pop another tier 3 rotation here. I actually do get to use the tier 3 a little sooner if I use this rotation. This is, again, one of the other rotations that was recommended to me. So I did try this one as well, where basically you pop the 3-5, then the tier 3 and 4, and you're instantly canceling that tier 3, of course. Still just the same as the other rotation was. It's just you're now putting it in between the 5 and 4, because that 4 skill is really going to give you a lot of damage along with that 5th skill. All right, let's go ahead and dodge that. 7 more bars here. Come on. I'm going to end out the fight with the other rotation we were using, so I'm not going to just quite pop the tier 3 on this one just yet. We'll do another regular rotation. Lots of close encounters to death here for Loki, I'll tell you that. That was one too many times that we've gotten really close. And yet again another. Ooh, okay, we're good. Yeah, this is a little nerve-wracking, but we only got 4 bars left, so we should be able to finish this out. Here we go. Come on. Let's see you finish it out, Loki. Come on, 3 bars left. Is he going to be able to finish it? Yeah, he will. 240. Okay, I almost thought I saw 140. I was like, is Loki gonna be able to finish this fight, guys? He will. He will. He's good. Yeah, as long as he stays alive. That's not good. Okay. Move out of the way, please. Thank you. And dive right into that. And is that enough damage to finish it out? It's not, but he almost has enough damage to finish us out. Can we dodge this? Okay, where's he going here? He's going that way. Perfect. And then, boom. There it is, guys. There is level 80 Loki in Dormammu GBR. It took him pretty much 8 minutes to get that clear. So, yeah, that was pretty long. So, now let's take a quick little sneak peek at his auto farming ability, because we got a Vishanti book. Let's go. That's actually perfect, because now we are only 2 more Vishanti books away from being able to tier 4 him. So yes, we're gonna have tier 4 Loki very, very soon. All right, so we're gonna run dispatch 7-1, same exact team here. Let's run it, and this one we know for sure dispatch shows us our time at the end. That's my fault. I thought the story would show us as well, but no, I was definitely tripping there. So for Loki, we're gonna use the exact same team actually. We're gonna use White Fox and Valkyrie, because that's what I'm seeing is a pretty good auto farm team for him as well. So we're going to run that and see how well he does. I do want to make sure that he takes all advantages of White Fox, though, because if not, we're definitely going to run someone else. Like I said, this is a tier 4 to level 80 comparison, but it's only just a small, quick little glimpse. We're going to do an actual comparison, of course. We'll do it in Rifts and in Dispatch once we get Loki to tier 4 to truly test who the best god farmer is, because Jean and Magneto can overtake Thor now, but Thor still is really good. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, let's see how fast he gets this done. It's been a pretty quick run so far. He's going to end it out here very strong. This is all in autoplay. I'm not manually playing this at all. And it takes him 40 seconds to get 7-1 done. I'm not going to lie. That's going to be pretty tough to beat for Loki. But let's see just how close he gets at level 80. Like I said, this is just purely for entertainment, purely for my own amusement as well, just to see how well he does. So let's pull out Loki. Let's see what he can do here. So White Fox, of course, her passive is going to be applying to leaderships. To leadership characters. I'm not sure Loki falls under that, but we'll have to wait and see. But I am sure Thor does. Yeah, Thor does. Loki does not. So he won't take advantage of that. So I just want to double check that there's no other better supports for him on this list that I'm looking at. Valkyrie is, again, pretty good, so we're going to run her for sure. And then as far as Loki, Proxima would be good. We don't have Proxima, unfortunately. Not her latest uniform, at least. Black Cat we also don't have. And yeah, that's all I'm seeing here. So as well, we'll run. We could run Nick Fury, I think. Nick Fury would also be really good, or Shuri. Let's double check what each would have over the other. So leadership's going to be pretty good. Does Loki have a good leadership? If I had his artifact, it would. So we'll run Nick Fury leadership, and then we'll actually apply Loki to be the damage dealer. So a little bit of an adjusted team compared to Thor's. But let's go ahead and see how well he does. Here we go. And Thor's team actually would probably be a lot more beneficial with Coulson instead of Valk. That's the thing with auto farming. There's a lot of what ifs. A lot of this character could help out a little bit more. This character could help a little bit more. So that's why when you're testing to see a new character and see if they're like a good auto farm character, there's a lot of different possibilities and a lot of different things you have to gauge when doing so. Because like I said, there's a lot of different compilations of teams that you could make, and a lot of them that could be good. A lot of them that could be worse than others, so you have to be really careful with what you do. Now, I've heard that Loki is better auto farming with his artifacts, so we don't have that here. So it is still going to be interesting to see, but oh boy, is he going to beat Thor? He's 12 seconds away from beating him. 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5, and wow. Loki at level 80 with Nick Fury's lead, in all fairness, with Nick Fury's lead, which is pretty good, he beats Thor by 5 seconds. He gets the clear done in 35 seconds, and Thor gets it done in 40. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything for sure, because obviously there's a lot of different tests we could do. Sometimes it's up to RNG, too, in the fight, so Loki might have got a little luckier than Thor. But at level 80, that's pretty impressive. So I'll leave you guys with that for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with some more Loki videos. We got 2 more videos at level 80, World Boss Legend, and ABX and ABL. So stay locked in on the channel. But for now, that'll do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.